All right, well, the two fighters that we've talked about on today's show, Frankie Edgar, as we just saw, and Uriah Faber, can definitely be classified as nice guys. And that will bring us to our top 5 today, the nicest fighters in the UFC. Now, this list was actually brought to our attention by a fan, so we want to make sure and give him credit. And you guys, send us your ideas for next week's show. All right, so that gets us to Kenny and Jake's selection. Without further ado, here are your top 5 nicest fighters in the UFC. Kenny, you are up first.
Jake Ellenberger, number 5. Jake Ellenberger, number 4. Jake Ellenberger, number 3. Jake Ellenberger, number 2. And Jake Ellenberger, number 1. All right, now, number 5, I have Gil Melendez. This guy, he's a sweetheart of a guy, a great guy to hang out with. I work with him a lot, and Gil's he's one of the best. Clay Guida, I have him at number 4. And again, he's the most intense guy in the cage, outside of the cage. Just an awesome guy. Just one of the most genuine guys out there. And let's see, at number 3, Jake, I have your boy, Mark Munoz. This guy, he's almost too nice. It's annoying how nice he is. It's unbelievable. Just one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. I remember before one of my fights, he was showing pictures of his kids, and it really just calmed me down and made me feel at ease. So just a great guy. Junior Dos Santos. This guy is another awesome guy. Huge, scary dude. But again, when you meet him, he's always smiling, always laughing. Again, the guy, one of the most dangerous, but so nice. GSP. This guy is very nice. Obviously, a good friend of mine, but a great story about George is, he was telling me, Kenny, I've accomplished everything I've wanted to accomplish in the sport. I said, yeah, man, you've defended the belt several times. I mean, you've done it all. And he goes, no. He goes, I won what I wanted to do as far as win the belt. He goes, but I had an opportunity to pay for my parents' house and pay off all their debts. And he goes, that was always my main goal in fighting, above anything else. So it just shows, what kind of heart he has. It was awesome. It almost brought me to a tear. I was like, man, that's amazing. It was cool.
Your parents here, because now your parents
exactly.
are like, hey,
I didn't pay their bills. I wasn't able to do it. Yeah.
They're going to watch and be like, what's
Exactly.
All right, what's your top 5 list, Jake?
That's a great list. Kenny, that's a great list. First, I got Chael Sonnen, number 5. He's not such a bad guy. Anybody who knows Chael, he's a very nice guy. I've worked in the wrestling community. An amazing coach, and really goes above and beyond for kids. Number 4, I'm going to go with TJ Dillashaw.
Nice.
And not many people know TJ that much outside of training or outside of watching him fight, but he really is an outstanding guy. Another, Faber, we just talked about, one of his mentors and leaders. It kind of rains down from there. Number 3, I'm going to go with Patrick Cummins. Another guy a lot of people don't know. He may be a little more quiet, a little more reserved, but he would do anything for you. He'll give you the shirt off his back. A really, really nice guy. Number 2, Kenny, similar to your list, I'm going to go with Clay Guida.
Nice.
Clay Guida. He is just a phenomenal guy. I know Clay's family. I've spent time training with him. One of the first times I trained with him, he let me sleep on his bed. He gave me his bed, and I'm training at his gym. Just the guy couldn't be more genuine.
Yes.
And number 1, a brother of mine, Mark Munoz, also on your list, Kenny, but I think everybody in the sport would agree. Mark Munoz, probably, the nicest guy. And for me, just somebody I look up to as a leader. Somebody I want to be like. Couldn't say enough good things about him.
Yeah, we've had him on the show. Mark was great. I think Mark now wins the nicest guy. He was on both of your lists.
I think he is. Yeah.
Mark,
Jake, I had Jake at 5.5. He didn't make the cut. He just missed. I'm not even there.
Well, if I had a list, you would be at the top of mine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to take a look at Jack's top 5 list. So there you go. Whoa, K-Flo.
He got it wrong at number 1. I tell you, Kenny Florian should be like number 40 on that list, at least.
We've got Munoz on there.
Okay, yeah, Mark. I didn't. I would not agree with number 1, but number 2's great. Rumble, nice guy. Actually, a Machida too.
That's a good list. That's a good list. Besides that Kenny Florian guy, that's a good list.
Yeah.
Jack, good job, my man.
Did you give him some money?
I don't know what happened. Maybe I met him and I actually happened to be in a good mood. Who knows?
Who knows? All right.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Nice work, Jack.
Well, coming up next is our social media segment, Rapid Fire. You guys send in your questions at UFC Now and UFC Now. Hashtag Jake and Kenny will answer them next.
Maybe we'll answer it.
This nice guy.
If you're lucky.